Everybody. Today we are going to be doing a demonstration talking about one of the first issues in Principles of Design, which is balance. To define the work that you're doing and make sure that the design that you're doing in your artwork, it is very important to keep the idea of balance in the back of your head. And we're going to be dealing with the idea of balance in creating artwork throughout the semester. But today we're going to be talking about a very specific concept in balance, which is the balance of values, right? And we know that values in art refer to the light and the dark of the colors in the art that we are designing. So the very first thing that you're going to be doing in this exercise is you're going to be making a value scale, okay? So here, looking at my paint palette before I get into that, today we're only going to be using white and black paint, okay? So I am using a clean brush, right? And what I want to do is I want to try to mix as many different shades of gray as I can. The more shades of gray that I have control over, the more I am showing that I have mastery over the amount of light and dark that I am putting into my picture frame. So, taking some white, making a little pile of white over here, cleaning my brush to not contaminate my main colors, right? And then squeegeeing off any excess water, and then grabbing a small amount of black, because black is so much more powerful than white is, and making a medium gray, okay? So here, I'm gonna start kind of from the center and work my way outward, okay? So here we have our first gray, kind of a medium gray, right? Now cleaning my brush again, right? I'm gonna grab a little bit more white and I'm going to make this slightly lighter in color, and I'm going to make a lighter shade of gray, okay? Then continuing that process, I'm going to try to bring that shade of gray, right, to as close to white as I can get it. So I'm just going to keep on adding. Each one should be visibly lighter. If it's not, you can just add a little bit more white, right? Keep on adding so that you can see that each little layer of gray is just slightly lighter than slightly lighter than the last one. Now these two over here are looking a little the same, so I'm gonna try to make this one a little bit darker, blending it in there alla prima, because I really want to make sure that it gets gradually darker, right? Now I need to work on the other side of the schema, right? So I need to go from the medium gray to the black. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to mix my medium gray again, right? And I'm being a little bit lazy and not cleaning my brush. I don't suggest this. So that's pretty much this color over here, right? So now I'm going to take this color and I'm going to make it gradually black, right? So cleaning my brush to not contaminate my black and make it gray, right? Squeegeeing off any excess water because I want to paint with the paint and not with the water. I'm going to add a little bit of black to this and make it darker. Now that actually looks lighter, so I have to mix a little bit of black to this, okay? I want to make this a charcoal gray, slightly darker than that one. Then grabbing a little bit more black into my mixture. Okay, always trying to make it a gradual change. And that is a slightly darker gray, right? Then going into here, putting a little bit more black, slightly darker gray to that. So you can see how it goes from light to dark. And then the last one, obviously, is going to be pure black. And you're going to be able to tell the difference between all those different things. So we have created a grayscale, okay? And in this grayscale, we've shown that we can control the light and dark colors that we are doing, that we are creating.